Rabbit Ann here, sitting here on my porch having my coffee again with all of you. And it rained off and on all night last night. I even went out in the dark, in the pitch dark, with my umbrella and my boots on and my jammies just to see if everything was okay. And it was raining so hard and it was just pouring over that tarp. So I kind of made a few more adjustments and hopefully I will have at least one full rain barrel today. So I'll check that later. Also, what I want to do today is upgrade my solar. I've been sent a new battery, and I want to show you how I've got that set up. I also found some cables that were just a little bit thicker than the old cables I was using to attach the charge controller to the batteries, because that wire was really heating up. And so I'm going to show you how I did that and how it changed things. So, I got to just have some coffee first, and then I'm going to get going. Alright, FedEx dropped this off, you guys. You're not going to believe this. Somebody sent me another battery. Somebody sent me another freaking battery. So you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to try to hook it up to my system and not explode everything. This is what it looks like inside this little box. It's just enough for two of them. That's my initial battery that I got about a month ago, and this one is the one that I just opened, and this is from James. Thank you so very much, James. This means so much. I know that these batteries are expensive, so you really went out of your way to make my day, and this is making a huge difference. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so I have them hooked up from positive to positive. These are the little red wires that I'm using. I need to fix that a little bit. And I've just bolted them on. And then it's negative to negative, same size. I don't even know what size these are, to tell you the truth. So far they've been working pretty good, and they've not like gotten hot or anything. And then look at these monstrous cables. I bought those from Harbor Freight. I don't even know what gauge they are, but look at my finger. They're pretty big. Those go to the inverter because any other cables that I used were just too thin and they would heat up too much. So, and you know what, they work okay. It's probably overkill, I'm not sure. So I've cut a hole in here and I put them all outside. So this is being wired in parallel. There's a different way to wire it that is in series, and I'll talk about that some other time because I don't really know that much about it. I know that it doubles the volts. So this is a 12-volt system. If we did it in series, then that would be basically hooking, well, we'll talk about that later because I'm not really sure about it. This just makes it so that it's still a 12-volt system, and it just doubles the amp hours, I guess. Yeah, each are 100 amp hours, so I got 200 amp hours. And I just found out this morning in a comment that someone else is sending me another battery. So I will wait till it gets here to make the big announcement. But 3 batteries is going to be, I don't know if I'll even need more than 3. We'll just have to see. But what I do want to get is a bigger tote and something that's not see-through, like a big foot locker or something, and a darker color, but it's got to be something I can cut into because I got to cut a hole for the cables. I need holes for, you know, ventilation. These things need to be ventilated. So let me close this up and show you how it looks like when I've got the top all hooked together. And here it is. Now these two are going to be mounted on the wall. Now, I have to tell you something else. I already know that someone has gotten me another inverter. It is the same person. His name is James, and I'm just waiting on that to be delivered. It is a 1500 watt 3000 peak inverter, and I'm just waiting on it for the delivery. So that's going to make a huge difference. This one is being taxed every single day, and it is a, I don't even know what it is. It's just, you know, something for Walmart. The one that I am being sent that James has bought for me is a pure sine wave inverter, so that's going to make a huge difference. This one, whenever the refrigerator cycles on, which it is right now, it just has this horrible humming sound. And so this is my little cheap charge controller. Now, I also know that someone else who wishes to remain anonymous is sending me well, actually, he gave me a PayPal donation, and I have ordered the MPPT charge controller that I want and I need, and it's 40 amp, what do they call it, MPPT, it's actually an MPPT. This one isn't, I know it says it, but they're lying. Okay, and another thing I did is I changed the cables. These ones go out to the solar panels, and neither one of them were colored. So I went ahead and just put this little sleeve over it. You can heat it up and clamp it down or whatever, but I just have it there just to remind me if I need to disconnect this. This is the positive one and this is the negative one. Now these wires I just put on. They had some ring connectors that were compatible with this controller. So I cut off the wires and I stripped the end of it and I shoved the copper part in there and screwed it on. Now these are a little bit thicker than what I was using before. This is what I was using before. And it is just basically, I'm telling you, these were too thin. They were getting really hot to the point where I could barely even touch them. And I had to keep like a USB fan pointed directly on them all day long to get them to not overheat. So, and they've got the little clamps on them. So I don't know if I'll ever use these again, but they definitely weren't worthy. I noticed that once I put these in, these still aren't thick enough. Really, the wire needs to be at least this thick, but they're better. I've noticed that they get warm, but they don't get hot. And I've also noticed that the amps that I'm bringing in has drastically increased. The sun's come out. We're up to 13.2 and 14.8. It was up to like, oh look at that, 17.7. It's just the clouds are going in and out. So I got my new battery, 19.1, 19.2. Holy crapola! Oh, this is going to make such a difference. And these new little wires here, they feel warm, but they're not hot. They're not hot to the touch. So I'm going to keep kind of just feeling them to make sure. These are still not big enough. I still need bigger ones. So James, thank you so much. You really extended yourself to me, and I appreciate it. It's making a huge difference already. I mean, even on overcast days, I still have enough energy to run my refrigerator. So that is just so amazing. Thank you, James. You made my day. So let's go look at the rain barrel. Well, at least I got a little bit of water in these. Oh, those are almost full. Awesome. All right, good. Well, it's still intact, so that is good. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Look at you guys. It is almost full. It is almost full. It didn't make it. It's just below the level where it would come out the spout. But we got basically probably 50 gallons of water right here. And also, it was coming down so hard, so I got my little shower bucket filled up. And I was concerned that it might be leaking from the spigot, so I just put that little pot down there and it doesn't look like it is. So, yeah, right on. I got a whole bunch of water. This is going to be fine for the time being until I can get my gutter set up. So, this makes me very happy. Oh my gosh, UPS just delivered something, and I hope it is what I think it is. I'm going to just cut right into this. I don't have the tripod with me. I was just sitting out here. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let me just put this down. What? I was not expecting these. 2 fans. Oh my gosh. I gotta open these. I could tell you right now, this is awesome. Look it, they've got USB connectors, so that means I can run these on USB. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, it's got a cute little leather strap. And you can set it up on something. Sorry. You can set it up on something. I could even set these in the window. And I could set them to suck air in or blow it out. I'm going to go set them up right now. There is 0 note. There's no note in here. It doesn't say who it's from. Oh, wait a second. It does have a note. It says, "Hi Anne, hoping these will fit in your window somehow facing the opposite directions. Hope it helps you and Betty sleep. Love you both. Moira." Moira, right? That's what it is. Moira. Oh my gosh, I'm going to go put them in the windowsill right now. This one I've got hooked directly into the charge controller. I could hook it into the inverter too, but I'm not going to. So let's turn this baby on. Ooh, look at that light. Whoa, this is low. This is already higher than, I have these little teeny tiny USB fans and they don't hardly work at all. Let's turn this up. Let's turn it up all the way. Wow. Wow. That is huge. Oh my goodness, and it looks cool. I can't wait to see what this looks like at night. All right, let me go find another window for the other one. I've got this other one right by the bed, and I have it attached to one of these little battery banks. I've got like 4 of them. So let's turn this baby on. Wow. And look. You can position them differently. So if like Betty's here and I want to point it down at her a little bit, I can point it down. Whoa, that is so awesome. I can't wait to see how long it'll run on that little battery bank. A long time probably, because these little fans are usually pretty efficient. So, oh my goodness, thank you so much, Moira. I love them, and they're going to look so cool at nighttime. I think we can end this video with a little shot of Betty. I woke her up from a nap. She was sleeping so comfortably with her little fan blowing on her. Yes, she loves her. I leave this on during the day because most of the time she's outside and she goes in and out a lot. And she seems to just really love that harness. It just kind of like, I don't know if it's like comforting to her, but she loves it. And yes, you girlfriend. You got boogers in your eyes. Boogers. Say hi, everybody. Hi to Betty. Oh, she's such a good girl. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and y'all have a good one.